Hanaz Writers. Podcast 27, Building Powerful Creative Workflows with AI Introduction. Welcome back to the Hanaz Writers podcast. In our previous episodes, we explored how artificial intelligence is transforming storytelling, publishing, and even the future structure of narrative worlds. In episode 26, we talked about interactive storytelling and how AI may reshape the creative landscape for writers in the coming years. But today, we want to move from theory to practice. Today's question is simple. How can writers actually work with AI in a practical and productive way? Because AI tools are powerful, but without a clear workflow, they can easily become confusing or overwhelming. The real power of AI appears when writers build a structured creative workflow that combines their imagination with intelligent tools. What is a creative workflow? A creative workflow is simply the process a writer follows from idea to finished work. Every writer has some form of workflow. It might include generating ideas, planning the story structure, writing the first draft, editing and refining the text, preparing the work for publication. Traditionally, writers did all of this manually, but today, AI can assist at nearly every stage of this process. The key is not to let AI replace creativity. The key is to use AI strategically to support the creative process. Stage 1. Idea generation. Every story begins with an idea, but sometimes ideas are the hardest part. Writers often face moments where inspiration feels distant. This is where AI tools can become powerful creative partners. AI can help writers generate story concepts, explore different themes, suggest plot directions, experiment with genre variations. Instead of staring at a blank page, writers can interact with AI to explore multiple possibilities. But the writer still chooses the direction. AI simply expands the creative playground. Stage 2. Developing the story. Once an idea is selected, the next step is development. This includes building characters, designing the story structure, creating conflict and narrative tension. AI can help writers explore different possibilities for these elements. For example, writers can test multiple story arcs. They can experiment with character motivations. They can refine dialogue and pacing. The goal is not to generate the story automatically. The goal is to accelerate the creative exploration process. Stage 3. Writing the first draft. The first draft is often where many writers struggle. Perfectionism slows the process, self-doubt appears, and progress can become inconsistent. AI tools can help writers maintain momentum. They can assist with expanding scenes, refining descriptions, or suggesting narrative transitions. But it is important to remember, the first draft does not need to be perfect. It simply needs to exist. AI can help writers move forward faster and maintain creative flow. Stage 4. Refinement and editing. After the first draft is complete, the real craftsmanship begins. Editing, refining, improving clarity and emotional impact. AI tools can assist in this stage by helping writers improve sentence structure, strengthen dialogue, adjust pacing, clarify narrative flow. However, the final judgment always belongs to the writer. AI can suggest, but the writer decides. Stage 5. Preparing the work for publication. The final stage of the workflow involves preparing the story for readers. This might include creating titles, designing book covers, writing descriptions, planning marketing materials. AI tools can assist writers in exploring different creative approaches for presenting their work to an audience. This stage is often overlooked by writers, but it is extremely important because great stories deserve to be discovered. The importance of structure. The biggest advantage of a structured workflow is clarity. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by AI tools, writers know exactly when and how to use them. AI becomes part of a creative system, a tool set, a support structure. When used this way, technology becomes empowering rather than distracting. The role of Hanaz. Writers. AI. At Hanaz Writers, our goal is to help writers build exactly these kinds of creative workflows. Our tools are designed to support different stages of the writing process, from idea generation to story development to refinement and presentation. But more importantly, we want writers to feel that they are in control of their creative journey. AI should support the writer's vision, not replace it. The future of creative workflows. As AI continues to evolve, creative workflows will become even more powerful. Writers may soon have tools that help manage entire projects, coordinate collaborations, explore complex story worlds, and bring creative ideas to life faster than ever before. But the most important element will remain the same: the writer's imagination. Technology expands possibilities, but imagination creates stories. Final thoughts. As we finish episode 27, we want to encourage writers to start experimenting with creative workflows. Try new tools, test new processes, discover what works best for your creative style. Because the future of storytelling will belong to writers who are both creative and adaptable. Writers who embrace new tools while protecting the authenticity of their voice. In episode 28, we will explore another exciting topic: how AI may transform the relationship between writers and publishers, and what this means for the future of the publishing industry. Until next time, keep writing, keep exploring, and keep building the future of storytelling with Hanaz Writers AI.